Hi, this is Chip Wilson, owner of Mr. Food No Fuss Meals, and this is my stunt double, Nick. One of the questions that a lot of people ask is, where are you? How can I find you? And so today, I'm going to take my trusty stunt double, and we're going to show you exactly how you can find us here at our store. Okay, first I'm going to show you how to get to us on a Google map. Our address is 2935 Providence Road in Charlotte, and the zip code is 28211. So I'm going to Google us, and here we are, 2935 Providence Road, right at the corner of Sharon and Providence, near Cotswold Mall, Myers Park, and South Park areas. Now we're going to take you outside and show you how to find us from out on the street level. Okay, here we are on location at the corner of Providence Road and Sharon Amity. And I just want to give you some visual cues. That building right across on the southeast corner is Providence Plaza. That is our little shopping plaza where the store is located, but you can't see us from right here. We're actually in that back building way behind, so you can't see us from the street, and that's one of our big problems really in letting people know we're around. Some other landmarks across the street from our building is St. Gabriel's Catholic Church. Across on the far corner is the Rosewood Condominium, a beautiful, relatively new set of condominiums here in town. And then immediately behind us is the Providence United Methodist Church. So those are the big landmarks that let you know if you can see these buildings, you are very, very close to a wonderful, fresh, healthy, home-cooked meal. Okay, we showed you on Google how to find us. Now we're going to show you on the road. Okay, we're headed north on Providence Road, in between Fairview and Sharon Amity, and we're coming to the store this way. You'll notice up on your left is St. Gabriel's School and St. Gabriel's Catholic Church, and here's our Providence Plaza on the right. Panda Express, and here's the turn. And Mr. Food No Fuss Meals is down here at the end of the building. There we are. Next we're going to show you how to get to the store heading south on Providence Road from Wendover and Providence. Okay, now we're on Providence Road headed south. We just went through Wendover and we're headed towards Sharon Amity. That's the light up ahead. And it's important to know we can't cross over Providence Road here to turn into our store. So we're going to have to make a left-hand turn on Sharon Amity. Your landmarks here are Providence United Methodist Church and the Rosewood over here. So we're going to go ahead and get in the turn lane now and wait for the light, and we'll join you again when we get to the front. Okay, we've just made the turn onto Sharon Amity, and there's two ways to get into the store. You could, if you wanted to, turn right here before Hotel Charlotte and go into the plaza, or you can keep going, and I'm going to show you the way I typically go, just because sometimes crazy things happen at that little intersection back there. We're going to make a turn on Crosby Road at the Cotswold Florist. Show the sign. The Cotswold Florist is your landmark. Now we're going to come right down behind this little stretch of buildings and make a right-hand turn into Providence Plaza. And now what we're doing is driving right behind Eddie's Place and Hotel Charlotte and the ballet school and all of that stuff. And just up here on your left is Mr. Food No Fuss Meals. Okay, now we're going to show you coming from Cotswold Village Shops or Randolph Road. Right now we're in the parking lot for Cotswold. And we're going to show you coming down Sharon Amity from the Cotswold or Randolph Road area and how you turn into the store. All right, We've turned out of Cotswold Village parking lot. So Randolph Road and Cotswold are behind us, and we're headed down Sharon Amity towards Providence Road. Now we're going to make the same turn here that we made when we were coming from Providence Road southbound. We're going to turn onto Crosby Road. So we're driving up and looking again for the Cotswold Florist. And we're going to make a left-hand turn here at the Cotswold Florist this time. And again, right down at the end of the building here, we're going to make a right-hand turn into Providence Plaza. And there's our building with our neighbor Medi Weight Loss next to Mr. Food No Fuss Meals. We've got one more little drive to take you on, and we're going to show you how we would come in from the South Park area. Hey, now we're coming on Sharon Lane with Sharon Road and South Park Mall back behind us. The Foxcroft neighborhood over on our right. And we're headed towards Providence Road. Pause. Okay, now we're getting close to Providence Road. You'll notice that your landmarks again are going to come up here. We've got St. Gabriel's Catholic Church on our right and Providence United Methodist Church on our left. And as we get to the intersection, you'll see our little plaza, Providence Plaza, just diagonal at about 1 o'clock. All right, and we'll join you again when we get through the light. All right, so now we've made it through Providence Road, and again, we could make a turn right here if you wanted, but I don't like that particularly because I don't like to find my way through the upper parking lot for Providence Plaza. So again, we're going to make this turn on Crosby Road at the Cotswold Florist. And by now, this should be getting pretty familiar to you. So we're going to turn the video off when we turn into the Providence Plaza parking lot. But hopefully now you can find us coming from either direction on Sharon Lane, Sharon Amity, or Providence Road. Thanks, and check out some of our other videos in a minute. We're going to be taping just how easy it is to make a no-fuss meal. We're going to prove to you that even a 12-year-old can do it.
This was a Nick Wilson production.